Welcome to my channel. This is a mini read spread for Virgo for the month of May 2020. I do tend to give longer readings, and this one I just thought I would throw in as an additional to the signs. I do that randomly with some of the signs, just depending on time and energy. Anyway, but what I'm doing is I've just pulled a bit of a mini read. As I say, sometimes my readings can go a little longer, so this is just some glean into what you're looking at for May of 2020 for Virgo, career and finance. So from what I'm looking at here, I do see that you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So things are turning in your favor. We've also got the Knight of Ariel, which speaks to news coming through for you. There is also the Ten of Raphael, which speaks to happiness cards. So definitely some very good things happening for you in the month of May. I don't know that I feels like, again, it's as more of a decision of some sort that is coming through. But you do have the Victory card as well as the Three of Pentacles. So it's still related to, you're working on something that's related to money. Could be a lot of people that are involved in this as well, where there's some cooperation, teamwork to bring about this victory, because again, you've got authority figures here, you've got an authority figure here with the Emperor. Sometimes it's a consolidated energy, it doesn't have to be several people. You've also got sort of that your own coming through in your own reading here with a Libra Virgo energy. Sorry, with the Emperor. This again speaks to somebody who is, I believe, in an authority over you. So, I mean, it could speak to self-employment, and there could have been a lot of anxiety around it, and there's some kind of a decision that's coming through with the Libra Justice card. So I know you can't see all of the cards here, but that is the Emperor card. And again, the 7 could be a lot of options, but I feel it was actually more of an anxiety situation. These are the clarifiers, and then this is the Justice decision coming through for you. I feel with the Emperor, again, that could be somebody who is a father figure. It could be somebody who's an authority over you. It could be a workplace, that kind of thing, or somebody who has the decision to make something, make a decision based on your finances that you were waiting on. But either way, I feel a decision is coming through for you on this. Whoever this authority figure is, or great influence is. It could even speak to, something related to government. Maybe you were waiting on a job coming through and you had all this anxiety around it. But again, there is a decision that's been made. So in the month of May, it is a positive decision because you also have the Ace of Cups. So with the Ace of Cups, and I should mention the Emperor is also can speak to, because it's a card of armor, it can also speak to protection, but it can also be somebody who's trying to exert rather some kind of dominance over you, within an organization, as I mentioned. So it feels like it's more along that line versus, but again, could be entrepreneurial, but there's been some kind of a decision either way made. So moving on to the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is about the universal blessing coming in for you, this card here, and that's also about that there is some kind of new project or something, or new job or something that's been created that you're now able to balance out. And you also have some reciprocity, some giving, sharing, that kind of thing. Somebody has been able to share something with you, which is possibly what that universal blessing is. But again, at the same token, you could be giving that to somebody else. But either way, it is some kind of a gift coming through from the universe. And I feel that it is in relation to money. So, with that, and again, this is just general energies for career and finance for the month of May for Virgo. So, I mean, it can speak to some kind of new beginning here as well. It can be a new job, it can be a new opportunity, a new project, but it feels very positive either way. It is some kind of, just trust your intuition for sure with this card. That's what's coming through on that. But it's a card of potential. It's something that is letting you know that there is a decision has been made. It's been made in your favor, and there is definitely potential, because this has been made. So, I don't know if it was some kind of trend-setting thing that, is that you have opened up, and some new what's the word I'm looking for here? Some kind of new decision-making process is now, you've laid the foundation for that for others. Don't know if it's something along that line. But either way, you are gaining some kind of extra money out of it in the month of May. So I also have, it's clarified by the Two of Pentacles. And of course, Pentacles is about grounded energy and about manifesting, things into the physical world. But it's about staying focused with this blessing. Sorry. But it's also about, you feeling a lot more relaxed, you were, because of this anxiety, this uncertainty, it threw off your balance. And so now with this cup, this blessing that's coming in from the universe, you are now able to regain your balance again. And that's why you've also got the Six of Pentacles here. You've adapted to whatever this new circumstance is that's come through for you. So with the Six of Pentacles, again, with the two of Pentacles, that can also speak to, also financial opportunities that are coming in as well. And it was a balanced decision that was made. The Six of Pentacles, again, all of this is regarding balance and fair decision that's been made. So there is some kind of, you're receiving something, something's coming in, whether it's a bonus or a raise or, but either way, it's some kind of sense of security that is allowing you to move ahead. And you do, and again, all of that speaks to, it's reinforcing. The Two of Cups also speaks to that same level of potential and promised opportunity. So Two of Cups can speak to some kind of a contractual relationship as well. Could be friends, it could be, work related, whatever, sorry, allergies. But it can speak to, combining resources with of money as well. But I do feel more specifically for whoever this is, I feel that more specifically for one person, it can be that you're sharing your resources with somebody else. But I do feel that it was some kind of deal that was, fair-minded deal that was arrived at. And again, that could speak to some kind of mutual business decision, or work situation where there's cooperation, in arriving at this decision. There's some kind of new partnership or working together that's created a harmonious kind of relationship either way. And again, that was clarified with, followed up with the Knight of Cups. So the Knights again are certainly about, news rather coming through, and it's about action. So it can represent a person, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it's also about, which would be, representing the energy of somebody who's a seducer and somebody who's, quite charismatic and, inspiring and likes to be inspired, that kind of thing, a really creative soul. But, and it could still be in the direction of relationships, following in that vein there. But I do feel that it still feels a little more specifically to one person anyway, or a few people, that relates more to the money front. But again, with this card, it is, that there was some kind of, I don't want to say mission, but something that came through that was a gift for you with the Knight of Cups. So either way, I think it's made you feel happy with the Knight of Cups. It is something that, again, was really quite positive, because it is a role of a messenger, and it is, speaking to just to things moving ahead in a positive way, with a positive message. You also have the Fool that's following that. And I should just mention, well, the Fool is as a beginning, starting again. It's somebody who's able to start again. So after this period of a decision being made and some contractual relationship that has brought about this happy, new beginning is what I would say here. That's what the Fool represents, is that new beginning. Somebody who's really optimistic and enthusiastic. They're letting go of their worries. You can now feel balanced again. Doors are opening. There's something that has allowed you to take this leap of faith and just journey on ahead. So again, with the next card as a clarifier, that's the Page of Cups. Again, it's a message coming through. Can represent a person of a younger nature, but with the Page of Cups, I feel that this is really more just sort of based around the situation. This is really, you getting back to that. Again, with the, coupled with the Fool, sort of that playful energy, that feeling that you're okay to be yourself again and to lighten up. There's new doors opening here with this card. It's emerging intuition and things starting to come. Pay attention to your dreams. That kind of thing can come through with this card. But basically, just to continue what you're doing. And again, in terms of finances, it does speak to that improving as well, and some kind of unexpected gift. And I feel it is definitely coming through with some kind of unexpected gift. It seems to be related to money as well. You do have the Queen of Swords, and again, that can actually speak to yourself, or it could be an energy around you, but it's definitely created some kind of a balance because you've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is you coming through in your own reading here with the Libra Virgo energy. This is somebody as a person, it can speak to somebody who's a lawyer or in authority, or a very intuitive person, very creative person, somebody who is very perceptive, businesswoman, somebody who's strong-willed, shrewd, or has the ability to solve problems. But it's just somebody who really can just tell it like it is. With the swords, it's the secret weapon. It is the intuition is the secret weapon, but the words are very clear cut. And this is somebody who's they show their true face at all times. They have this power and knowing about what they care about. So really, it's somebody who is a bit of a motivator. And again, if we're talking about this in terms of just a situation, it does speak to you being you're adapting to the situation. Wherever there might have been some secrets, you're able to articulate or communicate, whatever went on, you're able to communicate this out because this was with this other authoritative person. So there is some kind of a balance that's coming through where you're able to resolve the problem. And again, I still feel it was a problem that, originated maybe a month or two prior, but it was something that's been ongoing, and this was the final resolution that's come through. So, in terms of feelings with this card here as well, it also speaks to, always needing to be strong, and you don't necessarily always feel like you want to be strong, but it is, letting you know that you can let your guard down and, and open up a little bit more now. So it's just about being realistic and able to go forward here. And again, with this, I think we've already kind of covered the King of Swords here. It is about it could speak to a person, as I say, but I feel it's kind of connected to the Emperor energy here. Whether it was somebody who's an authority over you that was, governing your, something related to your work or employment or enterprises. But it is something about being able to understand and resolve things as well. And again, it does speak to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But it is about the structure and the routine and that self-discipline, that's required to get through something. So, but if we are talking again to a person, it would be somebody who's responsible, deep inner knowing of who they are. They have a genuine love for home. They're strategic, international leader, that kind of thing. Somebody who, again, could be government or legal oriented. But again, I feel it was related to the Emperor, and it was something to do with those two cards combined. But moving on, Three of Pentacles is speaking to, again, a grounded energy with the Three of Pentacles. It's something that speaks to creativity, collaboration. It took some kind of collaboration or team spirit to be able to pull off this victory here. And certainly I feel it was a very detailed situation. There may have been a lot of writing or a lot of, submissions of paperwork or something that was involved here. But either way, it's a growing phase. It does speak to rewards and manifestation of all of that, but it's also speaking to you enjoying working as a team. So in terms of feelings, it can relate to, you learning to respect yourself, and you're feeling motivated now. Which is also bringing about your victory. And I think that there was some kind of, because of this win, it allows you to feel that way as well. I feel that you are able to feel motivated again because this decision has been made, and you're just feeling a lot more at ease. So there was success through planning and that teamwork, which again brought about the victory. So last three cards are the Wheel and the Knight of Ariel, and the Ten of Raphael. So starting with the Wheel of Fortune, of course, is speaking to changes coming. So it's for the month of May, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So again, with the wheel, there are exciting changes coming with this card, and the wheel spins in your favor. It's prosperous new opportunities that are up ahead, and things may be sudden and changing, but the movement is forward for you. So again, really positive card here. You know, even though it's an unexpected event, things were meant to point in that direction for you. So again, it's an optimistic, fresh start, hope for the future, and you were able to adapt now because of this win. So it has helped you to grow. Okay, so the next card is the Knight of Ariel. Knights, again, are always about messages coming through here. So it says there is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. So it could be that you have a relative or the divine is coming through. And again, it's whatever spirit means to you. We all connect to it in different levels and in different ways. So I feel in terms of this, it looks to be an angel that is looking over you. Could be, again, somebody who's passed on that's trying to bring about some of these changes for you, synchronizing things to make that happen. But either way, it's time for you to, throughout the month of May, to start making a plan and to see every detail. You know, slow and steady wins the race is the mantra there. And, you know, it could be that you've just found a better way of dealing with things now, and you are a person of great kindness and understanding. And I feel that, you know, that something along the lines of renewed momentum, motivation has come all because of this win. I think that you somehow became a little more closed off or stymied in some way, and you were waiting on this decision for some time. But either way, it is bringing about, as I mentioned, the Ten of Raphael, which would basically be about like the Ten of Pentacles. So love and blessings are filling your life, harmonious relationships and with family members, and a happily ever after. So again, this card is just that. It's about you having loving family relationships and work relationships, and there's just, you know, children. All of that seems to be coming through, and your hopes and dreams are within reach. It's just a happy time in your life, and it just speaks to you being on the right path as well. So again, happy romantic partnerships and trustworthy relationships, the end of stress, and a happily ever after. So again, that's just a quick synopsis of what's going on for you for Virgo in the month of May 2020. I will give you a more detailed reading as the month progresses, and stay safe. And until May, until May, I'll be doing the larger reading for May.